Your motion to return to regular session, open session.
Motion to return. Second.
Got a motion second. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Jason, you gonna abstain?
No, I hope. That's a real motion. Look for the real stuff.
Okay. All right. Where we left off was the revenue projections, item number 6. We got new documents that Albert had provided yesterday afternoon. Christy, I know you had some questions on stuff from the day before and yesterday.
I did, majority of them look through that. Thank you, Albert. I have minimal things. You want to start with? On page, let's see, page 1, Albert, under item 25, courthouse reimbursement.
Yes, ma'am.
We've got 225, 551 projected. Is this where we gave, well, I guess this is to the group as well. Is this where we gave the 250 for stuff to be done in the courthouse, like carpet and all that? And then they're reimbursing us?
I believe that's how it is as far as on the revenue side.
Okay. Yeah. So that was probably, so your year-to-date projection.
It's the remainder. Well, we've got, today we've got that 28,449.
Okay.
And then the 221 would be the difference between that and the 250.
Okay. Okay.
Because I verified with, yeah. And they expect to
Fully use it.
fully use it.
Okay, then that leads me to kind of the same question on page 2. Item 25 on page 2, I think we just got a formula where column 2 plus column 4 equals column 3, but on this line, if you were to add the 28,449 plus the 221.55.
Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying.
So I think on column 4, line 25, it should be 192,102. Line 25.
Okay.
Column 4.
Uh-huh.
Should be 193,102.
Okay.
193,102. Of course, that will then on total revenue and total sources available.
Yeah.
It'll fix those as well.
Okay.
And total intergovernmental.
Christy,
Mm-hmm.
what would it be that? No, it would be greater than the 221, right? Did you subtract the
No.
28,449?
Okay, all of the formulas all the way down, it's going to be column 2 plus column 4 equals 3. And that is the one line that it didn't work out that way. So it's throwing off the intergovernmental total, the total revenue, and total sources.
Right. 2 plus 4 will go in 3.
Correct.
But you just said 190 something.
Yeah.
Was that what you were saying should be in 4?
Yes. Yeah, it should be that. And 3 was.
Yeah, column 4.
Okay, I got you.
193,102. Yeah.
Is that the total amount that was on for this year, the 221, or was it 250?
Well, the column 4, the April through June 25, that's the estimated revenue. So it'd be the 221 with it to get to the 250. So the column 3 would be the 250.
That's what I was
Okay,
thinking.
so column 3 or column 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think we need to change column
3.
Yeah, the year-to-date projected FY 24-25.
And you're back to changing on the front page,
Yeah.
changing something.
Yeah.
So I guess I just,
Right.
which way you want to go on that? Then that's going to change the bottom line.
Let's see. Yeah, that'll change the total revenue. So which will reflect on the fund balance. Yeah.
Yeah, so line 25, year-to-date projected FY 24-25 column should say 250,000 on that second sheet. And then on the first sheet,
We're good.
what line number was that on?
25.
25.
So in the year-to-date projections, it's
And it has the 2. So then the projections on the first page are fine. It's just the year-to-date projections on the second page are off.
which is interesting because the total of that intergovernmental is the same on the pages. But we'll get it figured out.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it'd be the.
So on the first page, the year-to-date projected FY 24-25 on line 25, it has 221,551. That should be 250.
Yeah.
In that one as well, not the 221.
And doing that, yeah.
So that'll change that
Yeah.
11.7 the same as it will on the second page. Okay.
And then that'll tie into what you requested to, Cody, the comparison between the amended and projected. We had that as well.
Christy, that's a good catch. What else did you have?
Let's see. I think that's it. Once we fix that and update the amount, on page 4, with this column like this, 26, 27, I just need to change the general fund lapse percentage at the bottom to reflect the 2%.
Yeah.
And then,
Change the 8.1% to
Yeah, we're
reflect the
using
2%.
and then, what is it? Let's see, on page 2, line 1, it's just a small thing on the notes. It's referencing fiscal year 18-19. And then it'll be really
Chrissy, I know you had asked yesterday on page 4, the general fund reserve balance. It still has the 8.196, which is different than what we have on our watch list form. He'd explained, are we fine with this 8.1 on here?
I think so. I mean, we know we're about to do 75 and 50 if we want to. If he's changing something anyways, the more accurate, the better. But it's
Okay, so this will be accurate assuming budget board approves those 2 transfers.
Should go 8.1, right?
Yeah, versus.
It should be like 8.3 and change.
yeah. He deducted a 200 some figure for employees' benefits on the watch list, and there was one other
The
item.
second part. Another item.
Oh, okay. So then it'd just be the 50 that we did. So he took the watch list balance minus the amount on the watch list for employees' benefits, and then minus the 75. So we just did 50 yesterday.
will be the remaining balance. The remaining balances in the reserve will be 8.196. That number's right, not the 8.362.
No, 8.3 is correct.
Okay.
Yeah. Almost. I think he's going off, Danny used to do some of that. Like if we were still watching employees benefits and now with John's report yesterday, he would take the balance in the reserve and then, you know, kind of take out some that he thought would actually come to fruition or.
So conservatively, we're gonna
Yeah,
estimate.
we're being
to spend that
Mhm.
216. Yeah, okay.
That's all.
You had me when you said Danny did it.
What did you say?
Said you had me when you said Danny used to do it.
Yeah, we would look at the watch list, try to decide what might happen.
Okay. So with the changes that Christie had taught on here, does anybody else have anything other than those? Albert, you're clear on the changes that need to be made on this? Okay. Do we want to get a motion to receive the budget estimate, as presented with the modifications that Christie has requested?
Motion to receive.
I'll second.
You got a motion and a second? Is there any other discussion? I think it's important to go ahead and get this because should be on budget board on Thursday. So instead of waiting for Albert to update it and then come back, if you want to get it done, sounds good. All right, all those in favor say aye.
We may have missed it.
Yeah.
It's up to.
Yeah, it's supposed to.
Did you put an agenda item on for the revenues?
Yeah, I think there is.
I was thinking that there was as well.
I can't remember, someone's got all.
Correct.
Yeah, I think there is an item to receive the revenue.
Maybe in department items.
There wasn't. My mistake.
No,
Oh, I know what it was. I was looking at. It's in the schedule in front of the book to have that discussion on April 17th. I apologize.
All right, we'll probably have to have a special budget board meeting then for them to receive those estimated revenues. Anyway, we've got a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Ayes have it. Anything else on, that anybody wants to discuss that was on the agenda for yesterday? If not, citizen participation, seeing none, board comments. We'll go around the table after the most needed board comments. All right, is there a motion to adjourn?
I'll move.
Second.
We got a motion and a second to adjourn. All those in favor? Any opposed? You're adjourned and we'll be back in 12 minutes.